So both pistols the way of Nips are still only sitting on the stack. It's not looking too good. Oh, okay. I like the stack though. That works out pretty well. It's only the SMG, so it's not too big of a deal for Furia at least. That's kind of what they were aiming towards. They did send that SMG out to take the long fight rather than the AK, which would be normally favored at the range because they were probably expecting something like that to be at least possible. And we found out it was. They have returned the frag elsewhere and, well, taken full control of B, so I don't think it's going to be much of an issue at all. That bomb can be planted. There can maybe be a couple of exit frags set up from Nip since they don't have anything to lose. But I'm not expecting much more than that. But yeah, if they can steal away a weapon, bring it into the next round, boost up their own nades and such a little bit, then that would be a good find. But that's not working. Art just gets to stack up frags. What's he on now? He was already on 20-something. He gets the ace.
He just got an ace.
Against the eco, but still 28. Here we go. Okay, yeah. Art is probably going to hit 30 before the end of this. And he deserves it after that first half performance. Joined by Junior, you've got everyone else thinking.
Matando 3 todo round.
It absolutely is. I also want to talk about
ah, isso é. Aí, ó. Que?
There we go. So I want to talk about the communication and the calls in the game.
Nossa, cara, que isso?
I think the idea, the plan,
que isso, cara?
primarily in English, in order to facilitate your play in the team.
Tá banido, velho.
Are they sticking to that? Is that working out in some of the chaos?
Audacious leap.
Oh, wow. All right.
Too much inaccuracy on that one. Okay, we go again, and now advance. Oh, bloody! Let me finish my sentence, Dupree. That's nuts. Okay, well, it was supposed to just be Deagle's armor, but that just doesn't quite feel necessary anymore. It's 3 men.
То и Флейми, наверное, подключится. Вот он, первый килл. Никинтер падает. Символ может забрать задний. Не вышло. Проходит через Олафа под окна. Бустер пока не проходит, чекает зелень. Флейми тоже, по-моему, спалился. И Бустер дождался Егора Васильева. Симпл последний, 1 против 3. Чекает как раз-таки зеленку, но тут уже Бустер не подставляется. Бомба, кстати, выпала на линиях. Ой, Джейм-то думал, что Бустер четко смотрит эту позицию. В итоге парни не договорились друг с другом. Симпл занимает шестой вагон.
Ну, вагон, ну, если верхниз проверит, это будет просто 400 IQ прям.
Но они бомбу не контролят, 15 секунд до конца.
И он замечает электрик, 14 секунд. Прыгает, видит, забирает. Надо проходить зелень, 9 секунд, он успевает это сделать. Установка бомбы прямо за зубом. Симплы оставит, не видит старый план. Чуть-чуть не хватает Александру Костылеву, чтобы устроить.
Как же это круто выглядело из его глаз.
Potentially here, Ykinda out main, Molly down deep, the smokes to make space, but Flamey has already denied it. 4 kills now for Na'Vi.
Yeah, it's all that separates Na'Vi from an upper bracket. Furia versus Na'Vi. Simple just hits one of these. Oh, he has. James gone. Kicker to challenge. Santi's so quick. Gets taken down as well. You might even opt for the AWP here. Finish it off with style.
Sidearm AWP.
Yeah.
They're going to commit back into the B hit. There are 2 players here, so it's not the easiest side take they can make. They're aggressively positioned as well. Yuri hits the first shot. They're all coming from Monster. That's problematic. And the numbers are falling. The numbers are falling fast and fierce. It's not working out for NIP. Hampus alone, running out of time, trying to just rush on. He doesn't even have control of the bomb. He'd given up hope of the round, just wanted to do some damage, and down he will go. 3 players survive for Furia, bailing themselves out of a rough situation. Despite the best efforts of Plopsky at the beginning of that round, it's KSCERATO.
Buster just gobbles up that flashbang, diving down to CT. Doesn't want to have to deal with that cross on ramp. Unfavorable fight. Sanji! That's a frag and a half. Suddenly gets competitive. If only Buster can re-aggress. They could even be boosting for this, I wonder. Smoke fades now.
It's a little bit shallow.
I think they want to. They've both moved towards Gandalf's side though, and it's a perfect angle for the spray. Punish, Electronic. He'll finish it all off neat and tidy. That is some great thinking from Na'Vi. Solving that one as it did get a little awkward thanks to Sanji's heroics.
Yeah, it got dicey there for a second again, but then Na'Vi just yank it straight back.
Yeah.
So VP are doing a good job of making Na'Vi sweat, whereas Na'Vi didn't make VP sweat at all in that first half. So these rounds are feeling a little bit more competitive, but at the same time, if you're continuing to lose them in this fashion, what are we looking at now?
Didn't expect, or they just played well?
No, they just played well. I think like our B side was a little problem. You know, they was doing like B executor, this flip.
I właśnie James, jeżeli chodzi o zdobycie też fragów z AWP typowo.
Było.
Także wydaje mi się, że...
O.
Ale cię ograł!
A, teraz się udało. I tak
A teraz pytanie, ile Zepex ma fragów?
I tak właśnie stworzyli
13.
logo firmy Apple. No, Zepex się stworzył właśnie w ten sposób. Wracamy do gry. 12-7 dla Astralis.
Perfecto. Gives it a good go. Look at this. Damn, that is satisfying.
All right, well, that's frustrating, but they know where they went wrong right there. It's just Jame being a real thorn in the side. The pistols will come out. Just a light upgrade, a couple of P250s, HE, flashbang, and a deagle for simple.
So you've got the CZ armor in the first, then you go USP armor in the second.
It's, yeah, classic.
Bought for this round in particular. Bizon, a 4K. Art's going for the Bizon ace. He's not going to get it. Compass is back by the squeaky door. Yuri will shut it down, but a 4.
The equal amount, but yeah, it is Nico who's just up there miles ahead of everyone else. And well, Spirit, they want to rush straight on towards A. They want to bring up the pace and try and catch Heroic off guard to put the nail in the coffin, but it doesn't seem like it's going to work. Heroic have come back from the dead throughout these past few rounds, and looks like the overtime is all but confirmed. I was getting a bit worried there as we came down to a 2-on-3, but good work to eliminate Dexter, and now it's all on Chopper. We had clutches galore from Spirit back on Inferno, but we haven't seen them here on 2 so far. Anyway, he's already gotten 2 of them. No way is this going to be allowed to happen. It's Canadian left in the 1-on-1.
He's got it!
How does Chopper get away with that? How?
He's pulled it off. Chopper, another massive clutch just when they needed him. 16-14.
Just that. There's all these little details here, but they've got 2 Zeus's in play. Hello, come on. You gonna go all the way up? Ah! Oh, he missed. Kick it. No, the Zeus. That was the closest. He wasn't even looking. He was looking at the floor, lining up a nade. Oh. Power down. Here's James' attempt. Hello. James found himself in upper tunnels. That retake is going to be very far away, but Sanji on the ramp.
Okay,
so 2 fights.
He needs at least one. Ideally, he's taken that fight before the bomb's planted. He can't adjust into either. Punching in the digits now, and they can't contest. James late up short, spots him. Boomich 2, working with that info. James seems so sharp. Between the 2 of them, James and Kick It can win this round single-handedly. He goes shopping for a weapon.
2-ult retake. Okay. I get it. He's low.
On James, so they can take their time. Uncertainty brewing.
Seen both.
He does. And isolates the first. James firing off the shot gets really awkward now for James. He's just going to have to walk it in. Recovers the AK. You really are light on time here, James. Oh! Just like that. One more bullet required.
All right, he made up for that molly pretty damn quick, didn't he? Flamey. Finishing them off.
Thrown his flashes, now he'll have to throw his bullets or his body on the line. Ethan trying to be bailed out. Tarek has hit a necessary shot. They boost blue bin though. Oh, that's the deletion they were waiting for. Long is Astralis.
Put a lot of bodies on the line there, EG, trying to back up old man Ethan, and he's gone down, so it's the 2 hardest hitters for EG out of the equation. Dupree's been very silent towards doors. Stands in limbo right now. One over towards Car, so if they don't clear Cirque, he could be on for a few. Hitting the pause button right now are Astralis. They have a smoke for Zipex. That's all they're operating with in that USP in Device's hands.
They're going to jump for it. They get the info. You can see his head.
Oh, it's clinical.
It's just perfect. And there's 2 more to find. Tarek on site. Was on site. Device putting up quite the fight. 17 frags to 5 is Astralis' Device. Make it another. 18. Device is in. Boomich.
He needs
screaming for Electronics' help.
Oh,
Electronics baiting him so hard. Smoke's fading. Needs a multi to justify, and he has. He'll upgrade to an AK. He's got the bomb. He's standing upon it. Sanji sweeping in from long. James needs this duel. He needs to win it somehow, some way.
Bullets.
No bullets, no life. Now a chance for VP to turn this one back around. Double kill, maybe not enough to put the 5th on the board for Na'Vi. Good molly, buys time, won't be able to contest on ramp. Whoa, James. Pulls the trigger quickly, but doesn't convert. They're closing the gap now. Evades the flashbang. Both coming from here. Barrel spotted. Hits his first. Tucks away. Awkward stuff for Na'Vi, not for James.
Have to work this out soon.
Well, surely they're going to have to work this out together. They're so disconnected. Kick is just staring at Pop because he has no idea where Boomich has ended up. Don't forget, the bomb does need to be planted. It's probably about a 15-second walk.
Now Boomich is getting confused.
Why does
It's like,
Boomich
where are
win
they?
this? Yeah, guys.
Okay. Well, sound cues. Lots of them. Lots of footsteps.
Okay, he mantles up. 20 seconds, lads. You know where he is now. Boomich dropping off for the reposition. This looks good.
my God!
He's so damn good. Boomich bringing the hype, bringing the fire, brings 13. Oh, Lord, this gets sketchy for VP. 2 heartbreakers back-to-back from Boomich.
Boomich in Katowice now starting to make a bit of a name for himself here, isn't he?
Gosh, I remember the form he found on that grand final stage.
He's just everywhere. He is just absolutely everywhere. And that round was a scrim fest. Both teams were taking space off maneuvers. We had Electronic pushing Ivy, getting a kill into Sanji. Jame coming with the flank.
The Krieg scope favoring him in that duel versus the AWP.
How are they going to plant? Look at this setup.
Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to plant. Great shooting again from Simple. If he finds Jane, can't because Yakinda's there. The numbers and the trade strong. Now Electronic, a familiar tail. And the 1v2 becomes a 1v1.
Has no idea where Kick it is. Does now.
And he takes it with ease. Na'Vi gifted a third. Great clutch coming up from Electronic. A lot of freedoms now. They can hit pause. Clave looking to re-aggress short with his util. He doesn't want to let anything early. And that nade does land on Tarek's nose.
Yeah, well, that molly to hold them back. I don't know if he wanted it a bit deeper or not, but here comes a second nade. The utility damage of Astralis looking wonderful here. Tarek can't catch a bloody break.
Tarek is nothing but a shadow of his former self. 17 points of health for him to operate with as the rest of this one transpires. We'll keep a track of utility damage. There it is. The poor soul. Tarek's been given a magnetic gun.
Oh, dear. Can't catch a break. All right, 1 minute on the clock and 1 man down. EG with
Plopsky's clearing it out. This was looking like he was in control for Furia, but far from it. Art takes one as they try and cross with the pillar. A second as well. Art's doing it all himself. He can't deny the bomb plant, though. But ZTR with his hands on the C4 will allow Art some space to get out. Ooh, may have missed his opportunity. ZTR knows he cannot leave. That AWP providing oversight. He doesn't know if he's dropped down yet. There was a noise, but it didn't sound like a drop noise. Nice nade. Doesn't make much of a difference when it's the AWP we're talking about. It's ZTR. Well, it's a bold face. A risky one indeed. Art trying to chase him around this box, knowing that he's here. He's going to go for the drop node. Thinks he's gotten out towards construction. He is absolutely right. Has to go for the stick. Doesn't have a kit, so this round is off. He wants the kill, though, and that he will find. The round is over. It's another one for NIP. Costly, yes, but it was a bonus round, so they are happy to pay that price.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was with it. It happened to be a 1v3 from Art for them to even manage to get all those.
All the pain.